So packing has officially commenced in the house here. We are about 2 weeks out from our departure back to the States, and I'm just going through all of our stuff, like what we're gonna bring and what we're leaving. We're gonna have some people staying in our house while we're gone, and so I have a whole like bin of things that we brought that are like American goods that are just very precious. So I'm putting those aside, organizing, cleaning, starting to pack, all that. So yeah, it's just getting real. We're getting excited. We officially made it to Germany, but y'all, I cannot make this stuff up. I don't know if you've watched my past videos before, but when we were moving to Kyrgyzstan and got all our bags to the airport and all that, and then had an issue with our flight, we literally had the exact same thing happen again. Let me tell you, it is like one of the most discouraging things. Like, it felt like we had like 2 full travel days, because we got to the airport, got all our bags, got through customs, and waited for a while with issues with the plane, and then had our flight canceled. So we had to go back the next day and do it all over again, get up super early, but anyway, we made it. So we're just at this cute little Airbnb with this beautiful property right here. But man, I feel like the Lord's just teaching me so much about resiliency in this season with having really little kids and traveling, because it is very challenging. And I just keep anticipating now the flight back to the States from here, which is like a 13-hour flight. But yeah, leave that worrying for another day, right? And just enjoy this beautiful scenery.
The remnants of a dream, shadows you cannot see, I brush aside.
Coming back to the States has felt like exhaling. The days move easier here, errands flow, routines settle, and yet I felt this tug. I felt my heart wanting to cling to these comforts, and it's really made me question, is my joy rooted here in all this ease? It's hard to think about letting it all go again, knowing that we will be heading back to Kyrgyzstan shortly. I read recently, American lives have conditioned us to be comfortable at whatever the cost. But do we realize what that costs our soul? Reading that felt really heavy. Anything that matters in life will ask something of us. It will stretch our minds, our energy, our hearts. But oh, the reward that God gives in the beauty of a life poured out in obedience. Of not just living for ease and comfort and convenience. I'm really thankful for this summer, for soft landings and full shelves, for the sweetness of ease. But more than that, I want to hunger for Jesus, to crave His presence more than I crave comfort, to say yes again and again, not because it's easy, but because I live from a place of the reality that my comfort, my peace, my joy, my home is in Christ.
But it looks like it. I wonder what that is like.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard time, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard time, you and I can weather any storm.
Who's that? Where are we? Y'all, we officially made it back to our house in America. It was quite a long trip. I did not film anything on our journey back. Yeah. But the kids did great on the long flight. We had lots of extra space, which was really a treat. And we made it back very late yesterday morning, 2 a.m. and have spent the day just kind of organizing and taking stuff out and looking at the house. We also had an incident where somebody had driven through our garage door and into our garage, so the whole garage is kind of a mess right now after that. So we're doing lots of cleaning up, lots of organizing, lots of going through old clothes and kind of assessing what is going wrong. All my plants are dead, which was kind of to be expected, but I was hoping that they would survive. Although, one gem survived, my fiddle leaf. She made it. She's looking good. Yeah, it feels very interesting to be back. Very mixed emotions going on, I feel like. Happy to be back and kind of have the convenience of an ice machine in my fridge, a full-size stovetop, a very large sink that, although the garbage disposal is not working, we have a new dishwasher. I'm not sure why. The other one's sitting out in the garage. So lots of interesting things as we're kind of looking around here. We'll be here in Austin for about 2 weeks until we head to Florida and have some traveling around for a bit. So it's nice to just see some old friends and go to our church. Yeah. It's fun to watch Haven walking around this house. This is where you were born. Do you remember? Yeah. Oh. Where has 3 months gone? I cannot even believe it. We are like 2 or 3 weeks away from heading back to Kyrgyzstan, which is just hard to believe. And we've had so much fun this summer just doing the routines around the house, getting back into school here in the last week or so, and kids are spending a lot of time swimming in the pool. And yeah, it's been really great connecting with our friends here and visiting friends, going to visit family, different things like that, spending time at the beach, and just really soaking in our summer here. it's been really good just to like take some extra time to think about and pray about this next coming year and going back overseas. I really started feeling apprehensive about it when we first got back to the States. I think because like all the things of being back here just felt so fresh, like all the conveniences, all the things that make life a little bit easier, and I was just like clinging to those things. And the longer I had them, the more I felt like I was okay to let go with them again. And as I got some time with the Lord to really pray about how I'm feeling going back and some of the things that I feel like I'm nervous about or have fears about, I felt like the Lord really gave me a picture of just the way that my labors were, and how, you know, with my first labor, your first baby that you birth, you're really fearful and scared. You don't know what to expect. Yeah, just it can be a really scary thing, your first time. Just remembering how the Lord really brought me through that and met me in that place uniquely. And then when you're on the other side of your first baby, the joy that you have and how wonderful of an experience it is. Like, you can just see the hand of God through that experience. And I just felt like the Lord was kind of reminding me that that first year over there was kind of like that first birth. Like, there's so many unknowns, you don't know what to expect, and it's scary, but just how near God was the whole time through that experience, and just made my relationship with him that much deeper because I was so dependent upon him. So going back there, this being kind of like my second birth or my third birth, and just how I know what to expect this next time around, I kind of know what to expect. There are still some fears and anxieties about going back over there, but just how I know that the Lord is going to meet me just like he did with my second and third births. And there's a part of me that almost longs for that trial because I know that the Lord is going to meet me in that place. And it gave me a lot of thoughts of Mary, you know, being met by the angel coming to Mary and saying, "Greetings, O favored one," and how God chose Mary to be the bearer of Jesus and what she would go through, the pain of her birth and the pain of watching her son hang on the cross, and just thinking about that relationship that she had with the Father and how he looked on her and found her worthy to go through that trial, and how those trials can be a privilege, just like Job. You know, God says of Job, "Have you considered my servant Job?" And just how he found Job worthy to go through that suffering, and not that God causes our suffering, but that he allows suffering and hard things because he wants depth of relationship with us. So that's kind of what I'm clinging to in this next season as we're heading back over there. There's a lot of unknowns. We're not sure if we can stay in our house when we go back that we were staying in before. So that's a little sad, but we're trusting him to provide another house for us if there's something, and the flights and packing and all those things. So I know I haven't put out a lot of videos in this season, but I've just been kind of enjoying being home and enjoying being with the kids and my family. And I look forward to getting back and doing some more videos when we get back there. So you guys can tune in for that. We will be heading back in about 3 weeks, I think it is, the beginning of September. And yeah, just jumping right back into life there. So please subscribe if you haven't already to continue watching our adventures. And I'll chat with you guys next time. All right, see ya.